welcome back to my channel, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy almost New Year. I can't believe it's almost 2024. I feel like it was just Halloween and I blinked and Christmas is already over. In today's video, I just wanted to do a little catch up, do a little Christmas haul, and then I am going to be doing a leg day. I think I'm doing quads and calves today. And before I go, I just wanted to do a little Christmas haul, what I got for Christmas this year. I know some people do not like these videos and think they're super annoying and people are just bragging about what they got, and I just want to say that is not what I'm trying to do whatsoever. I personally just enjoy videos like this, and so I wanted to just do my own. So if you really don't like these, you could just skip ahead or you could just click out of this whole video if you want. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. And I just wanted to give a huge thanks to anyone who has watched my entire Liftmas series that I did for this whole month. I know I didn't have quite as many videos as I was hoping, but in that playlist, I did 4 weeks of workouts for you guys. So that is an entire month worth of workouts if you guys want to check that out. But just thanks again to whoever has watched those, and I really hope you guys enjoyed that little mini series that I had. Without further ado, I'm just gonna hop right into things. I am originally from the Midwest. I am from right outside Chicago, like the suburbs area, but I moved here to North Carolina a few years ago, and we actually decided to stay here this year. So I unfortunately didn't get to see my entire family for Christmas this year, and so it was just me, my mom, my boyfriend, and then my little brother, who has been living in Florida, came up, and so it was just the 4 of us, and it was a really chill Christmas. And even though I didn't get to see my whole family, we got to call them, FaceTime everybody, as well as my boyfriend's family. We still did a Secret Santa with his family, so we sat on FaceTime for a few hours just doing that, and it was super fun. So the first few things that I have aren't necessarily gym related. First thing I got, my boyfriend got me like a little set that came with like this giant robe and then just a few little like body lotions, a body mist, and stuff like that. And I really love this just because I typically don't buy myself these types of things, and so I really appreciated getting this little gift box, and it came in like a whole like set and everything, and I think it was super cute. And then I'm just a kid at heart, you guys, and so I love getting these little Funko advent calendars. I've been asking for them for the past few years, and I've asked for like a Harry Potter one in the past, the Office one, and so this year I asked for the Disney one. Even though it's an advent calendar and you're supposed to get them, you know, at the beginning of the month, I honestly enjoy just opening every single one on Christmas Day. It makes it a lot more fun in my opinion, and I'm typically a very impatient person, so it just bugs me when I have to wait every day to like open one of these. But this thing is so cute. I already opened all of them, obviously, but I freaking love Disney. I have a Disney tattoo. I just love getting like nostalgic things like this that, you know, you wouldn't typically buy yourself. And then I also got a few Lego sets. Now, I wasn't too big into doing Legos when I was younger, and also were and still are very expensive. So I never really asked for them when I was younger, but my boyfriend got me this Up one. It's like the Up house with like Carl and Russell, and it was just super cute. And as you can see, it's already opened. I actually already built it on Christmas Day. I just couldn't help myself, but I did start a series of me getting Legos and actually making a compilation video of me building them on my TikTok. I only have one up right now, but I did just want to enjoy the day, and I didn't record me building this one. It also was only about 600 pieces, so it honestly didn't take me that long. I think it took me like an hour and a half to make it. But the second one I got was my mom got me the Office set. This is so freaking cute. I've actually had my eye on this for a while, and I just can never bring myself to buy myself Legos that are this like pricey, and so I really loved getting this, and it just fills my child heart, and I love doing puzzles and everything like that, so I've been really into doing Legos. But I am holding off on doing this one until I can actually sit down and have The Office playing in the background and film a little video that I could put on TikTok. Like I said before, my boyfriend's family, we did a Secret Santa, and I just got this little candle. It is vanilla and sandalwood. It actually smells pretty good. And again, since I didn't get to see my family in person, I do get a little bit of money from my grandma every year. So I did treat myself to getting these little Ugg slippers. I don't think I've gotten a new pair of Uggs since I was in high school, maybe even like 8th grade. And so I know these have been super popular, and I thought these were super cute. And I just love the color combo of these. I'm not a huge fan of like the original like darker brown Ugg color. So I'm super excited about these. And then besides my stocking stuffers, which I'm not gonna go over all those little things, I think that's the last thing that I got that was non-gym related. And since I do record, I did ask for a new tripod. The one that my camera is on now is from Amazon, and I ended up crushing it a little bit, so one of the legs is kind of wonky and just like bent in. So I did want a nicer one. And then he also got me a new SD card. I literally have only had 2 since getting my camera last year, and I just have to keep recycling and putting the memory cards like onto a hard drive and things like that. So I did ask for a new one. I actually don't physically have it because it is actually in my camera right now, but he got me like a 256 gigabyte one, I think it is, which is like double what I have now. So that is super nice. I love that he did that for me. Some people are gonna think this is a really strange gift to ask for. And I wanted my own set of these because my gym doesn't have them, but they're a little like square wedges. And if you don't know what these are for, some gyms will have these, or it might just like be one like this. And so you can do heel elevated like goblet squats or anything like that. And my gym doesn't have anything like that, and it kind of hurts my ankles to use just like a bumper plate to do those types of squats. So I did ask for these, and it may seem like a lot, but I actually am super excited about this. I just stack them like this, and they came with like a dust bag, so I can just fit it in my gym bag anytime I have a quad day. And I'm actually super excited to try these out. I'm taking these to the gym today. Speaking of gym bags, I got a brand new gym bag that I had put on my wish list, and it is from Upper Gear, and it's like a little cute little duffel, and this thing can actually fit a lot more, I feel like, than you would think it would. It's super freaking roomy. I actually have like all my leg day essentials already in here just because I'm about to go to the gym. But then I also got an upper barbell pad. I've been wanting a new one because my other one doesn't have this part like completely covered. So it was just annoying having it like roll around a lot. And so I wanted an upper one because they do have like this great Velcro part right here that you can just undo. And this thing is super sturdy, and it fits right in this bag. Like, and I still have plenty of room in this bag, and I already have the barbell pad. I also have the upper knee sleeves in here. I have my belt in here. I have clips. I have a band. And then I also got new ankle straps for glute kickbacks. There's nothing wrong with my old ones. I just kind of wanted a new pair and just like the slick black, and I wanted everything in black just to go with everything. And once again, these are so durable and sturdy. I think these are gonna be great. I wanted a bag like this because I did end up getting a wolf pack last year. But as you can see, I got the white one, and maybe that wasn't the best decision, and I absolutely still love this bag. I just wanted something a little bit different, like a duffel, to fit more of my leg day essentials. This one has gotten super dirty. She's been through it the past year. And then the last things I have are just a few activewear pieces. I honestly didn't get many. I actually treated myself to more gym clothes than what I received from people, just because my family already knows I have a bunch of gym clothes I already collected over the past like 2 years. So they didn't really want to get me any. So I did treat myself a little bit to a few dark sport pieces, like this little crop tee that I'm wearing right now. I just wanted a super basic like little tee, and these are actually super comfortable. I got this seamless sports bra to match these seamless shorts in like the black ghost clad that they had. And then me and my best friend from high school, we unfortunately don't live near each other anymore. She now lives in Colorado, but we do a gift exchange every single year no matter what. And so she just sent me some athlete shorts, which I Love this color. I think it's like the midnight color, and I love her so much for that. My mom was lucky enough to get some of these Honor Active mellow soft shirts for me that I wanted to try out. They sold out so fast during Black Friday, and so she actually let me pick out a few from their Black Friday sale. So I already knew I was getting these, but I did wait till Christmas to open them and to wear them. I was able to snag one of the short sleeve ones in this wash cool brown color. Then I got two longer sleeved ones. This is their coal color, and then I got the deep taupe. I actually love these a lot. They're super soft. I do feel like I have to get used to them a little bit just because I'm so used to wearing just pump covers or like little crop tops, but I have been struggling a little bit with body dysmorphia, and so I did want to try out these like longer tops. They are very slim fitting, so even these ones I do feel a little insecure about wearing them. I just think I have to get used to them a little bit, but they are super soft, and I do want to get more of these in the future, like more neutral colors just to go with everything. They do have a mid-length version, and I actually feel like I should try those because these are the regular length ones. So they do sit a little bit longer, but I have zero torso, so they kind of just have a lot of extra material, and I got mediums in all of these. So around like my stomach area, it just like kind of looks wrinkly and has a lot of extra material. And so maybe the mid-length ones will fit a little bit better. I'm not sure. However, I know every single one of these shirts are sold out at the moment on their website, so I will have to wait till they restock them, hopefully sometime soon in the new year. And then I got a few supplements, nothing crazy. My boyfriend got me this Alani pre-workout in the Witch's Brew flavor. And then he got me this Good Morning Detox and Gut Performance drink, just because I do struggle with IBS, I struggle with gut and digestive issues. So he got me this to try, and it's from AdLife, I think you call it. I've never heard of this brand. This one does have a flavor of orange juice, so I'm actually super excited to try that. And then the last thing I got is the Buff coffee. I've never tried anything from Buff Chick Supplements, but Kenzie Vance, if you know who she is, the queen herself, she kind of convinced me to buy this, and it is in the caramel frappe flavor. I might make a little like 5-minute video or something trying this. It's kind of crazy, this big container. It only has 15 servings, but each scoop, which is the serving size, is 80 calories. It has 2 grams of carbs, 18 grams of protein, and then it says 125 milligrams of caffeine. I'm really excited to try this, but pretty much everything I got this year. Again, I'm not doing this to try and brag or anything like that, but I'm super excited about everything, super grateful for everything I got this year. I'm so excited to try out my new activewear and my new supplements. I also think I'll do like a mini video haul review on these Honor Active Mellow shirts, and maybe a little video about all of my upper gear as well, just to get content out there, just some little fun videos. But I'm gonna clean this all up, and I'm about to head to the gym, so I'll see you guys after the workout. So starting off this workout, you of course want to do like 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretching, but I just forgot to film that part. I also have been doing hamstring curls to warm up on my leg days, but I also forgot to record those. But nonetheless, after I do those, I started off with some back squats. Every week I like to switch up the way I do these, so one week I will focus on less weight and higher reps to focus more on form and hypertrophy training, but this week I am doing 5 sets of 5 reps to focus on strength. So I first start with warming up with just a bar to stretch out and figure out my foot placement and everything like that, and then I'll go slightly heavier and have a second warm-up set before I get into my heavier working sets. So starting off my first working set, I do like to wear knee sleeves just because I have been having more knee pain lately, and it would be more ideal to only use them for your heavier sets, but I would rather be safe than sorry. And with this first working set, I am only going for 5 reps. Even though I could necessarily get more than that, I don't want to overexert myself for the rest of my working sets because I am training for strength. So I do just go until I hit that 5. Back squats are actually one of my weaker lifts in my opinion. I did kind of neglect them for a little bit in the beginning of my journey because I did get kind of frustrated with them. So I stopped doing them for a little bit, but it has been my goal to get back into them and really try and perfect it as much as possible and really work on my form. So when going up in weight with my working sets, you can see I only add 5 more pounds at a time during each one. With back squats, you really want to go slowly up in weight rather than big weight jumps. And working up to my heaviest sets, I do like to wear my lifting belt as well. And even though my form isn't always perfect with these, there are a few form cues that I do like to keep in mind when doing this movement. So I am trying to target more of my quads. So I like to keep my feet at shoulder width apart. If you were wanting to target more of your glutes, you would have a slightly wider stance, like a sumo stance. And I do squat high bar as well, so I like to keep the bar kind of locked into my traps, kind of like a shelf. And when going down, I think about pushing my knees out as far as they can while also trying to keep my chest up. You don't want to be looking down at the floor when doing this. I also think about pushing through the floor with my feet on the way back up. And I also think of trying to bend the bar with my hands and also have a tight back to help with stability. So this would be my fifth working set, but also known as a top set. So with this weight, it is a goal to get 5 reps, but as my PR weight, I know that may probably not happen. And as you can see, I only get 1 rep with this weight, but just me trying to go for 2 and pushing until actual failure is what's gonna make you grow. Next, I went into just some standing calf raises. I have been noticing I like doing these right after my main squatting movement. Not only does it give me a little bit of a break in between my movements, and I don't have to dread it towards the end of my workout. And so with these, I just aim for 4 sets of anywhere from about 10 to 15 reps. And I do want to make sure that I'm doing these more slowed and controlled rather than just speeding through them. Then I went into leg press. Now I am targeting my quads, so I do put my feet lower on the platform. If you wanted to hit more of your hamstrings and your glutes, you would put your feet higher up on the platform, whichever leg press you may be using. And with these, I did 3 sets of anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. And one major thing that you want to keep in mind when doing leg press is that you want to have a full range of motion, but you don't want your butt to come off of the seat because it might cause some unwanted back pain as well as engage your glutes during the movement. And you also want to make sure that your back and your head are firmly planted on the seat behind you. Moving on to some leg extensions. I actually did them slightly different today than I normally would. I was with my boyfriend and he suggested to do them this way. So we ended up doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps of normal working leg extensions straight into a drop set of another 10 to 12 reps. But we didn't do normal drop set like regular leg extensions again. Instead, while doing the rep on the way up, as you can see, I am turning my feet more inward, so it's targeting kind of that teardrop outerness of my quad. And I've never done them this way, and let me tell you, the burn was absolutely real. I am so sore the next day, but if you want a massive quad bump, I highly recommend doing your leg extensions like this. And as if I wasn't already dead at this point from this workout, I decided to do some goblet squats into single leg lunges. I brought my little cubes that I got for Christmas because I wanted to try them out. And as you can see, I did have a kettlebell next to me, but I decided to do them just body weight because I was so shocked from doing those leg extension drop sets. But don't underestimate body weight working movements at the end of your workouts because let me tell you, I still felt the burn and I ended up doing 3 sets of these as well with about 5 to 6 reps per leg. But I would do a goblet squat before each leg. Going into 2024, what my goals are. I don't really like to say like New Year's resolutions just because it's a little corny and a little bit cheesy, and I just wanted to make goals for myself for the year. And the first couple ones I have are a little bit broader, but I will go into more detailed ones. And going into the new year, if you do have goals, I think it is a better idea just to have more detailed like goals or resolutions so that you'll actually stick to them. It's good to have broader goals, like for example, I want to get back into the gym, I want to start my fitness journey. Like that's way too broad. Instead, you should do a goal like I want to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week or whatever the case may be, and then you can look back each week and see if you actually went to the gym 2 or 3 times, and then just reevaluate and where you want to go from there. If you did hit your goal, that's great. If you want to eventually move up that goal and go maybe 3 to 4 times a week, 4 to 5, whatever the case. So once again, the first couple that I will mention are going to be a little bit broader for me, but within those broader statements or goals, I do have a little bit more detailed so I can reach that actual main goal, if that makes sense. The second one is something that I always say I want to do, but I've never actually made a detailed plan to actually achieve that, and that is just to read more. I have a whole bookshelf worth of books that I've honestly never touched, and each year I always say I want to read more, I want to read more, but that is such a broad statement that I've never actually done it. And so I have that on my list, but then I wrote down to actually read at least one book every 2 months or go deeper, and I could say to myself to read X amount of chapters in a book per week or something like that. I haven't quite figured that part out, so that's why I put it in the more broader one. This broader one that I have is business, like to start a business. I myself / me and my boyfriend do have a few business ideas that we have been playing around with for the past few years, and I put it in the broader one because obviously there are so many more detailed goals that you can put under that one specific goal. And I didn't want to give too much away because I do have a few ideas that I've been playing around with that I actually might want to release within the next year or so. So I just wanted to keep that a little bit to myself for now. But I did want to share that going into a business adventure is on my kind of like list for 2024, and to actually dive into it and make it a reality and not just a dream on paper. Another broader one that I had was to take more pictures. I feel like since I started my whole social media journey and trying to grow platforms, that I am just always on my phone, my computer, talking to a camera and things like that, which I absolutely have been loving, but I do miss the joy of taking pictures. I have so many Polaroid cameras that I haven't even touched, I think, within the last year, which is really sad. And I just want to get back into that and like into hobbies that I used to love doing that I just have kind of put off to the side. So then moving on to my more specific ones, a lot of them again have to relate to the gym, obviously, because that has been a huge part of my life the past going on 2 years now. A lot of them relate to actually hitting like specific PR weights for certain exercises. I didn't write down every single exercise I could possibly do, but I did put down some like main movements that I do want to get better at. It's a goal of mine to hit these weights by the end of the year, but if I were to hit these goals even sooner, that's even better because then I can make new goal weights that I could hit, and that would just be awesome to see. Just a few that I have is to hit 185 on back squats. Back squats is honestly my least favorite exercise, and an exercise I've been struggling with ever since I began lifting. I did start doing them in my beginning of my journey, but then I got so frustrated with them that I stopped doing them for a good chunk of time. Like I want to say at least 6 months where I wasn't doing them because I was just so fed up with it. I was so mad I couldn't get the form down, and it does take time to practice that. But I really want to fix my form with that and make it a better lift for me. And so my goal weight by the end of the year is to hit 185, and then I want to hit 135 on bench press on flat bench. I have hit 135 for 2 by myself with a little bit of help, so I do want to get 2 to 3 reps of 135 like by myself, like smooth as butter, and that would be really awesome. And then I want to hit either a plate on the pendulum squat, which that thing is a freaking beast in itself, or 2 plates on the hack squat for 6 to 8 reps. And I say the reps because I have done 2 plates on a hack, but I think I failed around 5 or 6. So I do want to make it a goal to, so I do want to hit 2 plates for at least 6 to 8. I want to hit 225 on sumo deadlifts. And then some other gym related goals that I have is to dedicate 1 day a week for mobility and abs. And then, like I said before, I still am in a cutting phase, so trying to lose body fat. And I don't really focus on the scale, like the weight, I focus on percentage of body fat to lose. So my goal is to get below 30% body fat. A few last goals that I have are social media related, just because this past year I did start posting more consistently with fitness stuff on all my platforms, mainly TikTok, Instagram, and I started my YouTube channel, and I'm already at 1,100 subscribers, and that is amazing. I think that's a huge accomplishment to do for only having my channel for a year. I just want to say thank you to everyone who is keeping up with me, or whoever is new here, welcome, and I'm so glad you're here. With that being said, I do want to continue to grow my audience. And I don't want this to sound like I'm being greedy and I just want more followers, but someone who is trying to make social media a little side gig or their main career maybe in the future is something worth to think about. So I do have a goal of hitting at least 1,500 on Instagram and to hit at least 2K subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. And then TikTok, I put 20K. Huge main goal would be to get monetized. And I didn't put on a specific platform. Honestly, any platform would be amazing to get monetized on. Other than that, I know I just probably gabbed for a hot minute. And if you've made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching and just hanging out with me. And let me know in the comments what some of your guys' goals are for 2024. And let me know what types of videos you want to see from me. I do have a few haul and review ideas coming your way very, very soon, just because looking back at my channel, those videos tend to do the best for me. Please let me know what you guys also prefer, whether that be vlog styles, more workout videos. I actually love doing the week of workout videos for you guys. And I know I usually just put music behind them and then put the words and the details of the workouts on the screen. But let me know if you guys would like voiceover workouts better, like the one I just showed you guys. I'm gonna stop talking and thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys real soon in the next video.